Hello, good night, everyone. Greetings to you, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Love Like Jesus. To all of my viewers, YouTube subscribers, all of my YouTube lovers, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for viewing the videos and for all of your support. I love you guys and I welcome you guys back to another video. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend going into this new week. And I hope so far that, your week or your days has been going well. So today I'm bringing to you another video, and today I want to talk about detoxing and cleansing ourselves from toxic and negative energies. Now, sometimes we may ask ourselves, what are toxic or negative energies? And toxic or negative energies can be anything. They can come from anywhere, and they can come from anyone. The thing is that some of us are more sensitive than others to toxic energies or vibrations or toxic energies. We can pick up on it. Some people can pick up on it more, or they're more sensitized to it than others are at times. So the question is, how do we detox ourselves from negative and toxic energies? How do we remove ourselves from that? And how do we deal with it? A lot of times, toxic energies can come from the people around us, the circle that we may be in. It could come from our families, family members, loved ones. It can come from friends. It can come from our workplace. Like I said, it can be anything, really, or anyone, really. And it's very important for us as individuals to know the kind of energies that's healthy, that we want to be around. Because a lot of times, toxic energies or negative energies sometimes does not appear to be toxic or negative. Sometimes it can seem like okay, it's like the normal norm in society, or okay because everybody is norm to it. Everybody accept it as being normal. But whenever you find yourself around people or energies that's challenging your mental state of mind, that's challenging, your well-being, then you know that that's no longer, the normal norm of society. You know that, okay, you know what? This person is toxic. This energy is toxic. And you have to have a way to remove yourself from it. Because we're dealing with this on a daily, day-to-day basis. It could, like I said, it could be in your workplace. It could be just people around you in your circle or in your family. So how do we deal with this? Because these are topics sometimes, that people don't necessarily want to talk about. People don't necessarily want to say, you know what, this is happening in my job, or this is happening in my school, or this is happening in my home, or with relatives or loved one or family. Sometimes people, they don't want to talk about it, So oftentimes when we find ourselves around these negative energies, you have to know to have some skills to know that, okay, you know what? This is what I'm going to allow in my life, and this is what I'm not going to allow in my life. Because it's amazing when you can allow people or things in your life. And it's also amazing as well when you have the ability to know who or what not to allow in your life, and knowing that it's your right to cut off anything or anyone that may be toxic or negative, that's not feeding into your life in a positive way. there's no point of us hanging around or hanging on to negative people or toxic people, because in the long run you're the one who's gonna suffer from this mentally. You're the one who's gonna have the after effect of it. When people are in your life that are negative, they're not encouraging you in the right way. They're not encouraging you to be better than what you were last year or a few years ago. They're not encouraging you to be your best self. So a lot of times when we try to remove ourselves from such people or such energies or such environments, it's not easy. Because a lot of times people fear that, okay, if this person is toxic, or if this environment is toxic, if I stop talking to the person, I'm going to become a bad guy, or people are going to say this about me, or people are going to think this about me, or whatever, yada yada yada. But you have to be able to you know read the lines of when someone is positive and when somebody is negative. Because people who are negative, they're never going to push you to be your best self. They're never going to push you to be better than what you are. Right? So we have to get to the place where we're cleansing ourselves on a day-to-day basis. How do you cleanse yourself? How do you detox yourself? How do you detox your mind? We deal as individuals, we deal with so much on a daily basis. And sometimes, someone may not come to you and say, hey, look at what I'm going through, look at what I'm experiencing, or look what I've gone through, or look what I've already experienced. Because sometimes we don't open up with each other or to share that part of our lives with someone, or to let people know, hey, I'm dealing with this, how do I handle this, or how do I deal with this? Because a lot of times people are hush hush about a lot of things that happen to them, or about a lot of things that they're experiencing. So one of the ways that you can detoxify yourself is by you removing yourself away from that environment, or from that person or persons that may be toxic. You don't have to be in an altercation or confrontation with anyone to know what is good for you mentally. What you want to entertain in your life and what you do not want to entertain in your life. And you don't owe anybody an apology. Like, if you cut somebody out of your life, or if you stop talking to a certain group of people, or to certain persons, or if you removed yourself from a toxic environment or negative environment, you don't have to explain yourself to people why you did what you did. You know yourself, you know your state of mind, you know what is good for you mentally, and you know the people that are good for you mentally. So none of us want negative people who are negative to be attached to us or to be in our lives, because a negative person is never going to cause you to be better than what you are. They're always going to feed negativity into your mind. They're always going to come and tell you something that is negative. So this is why it's very important that we know the people that we are surrounded by. We know the people that are that's in our lives on a daily day-to-day basis. And we know the environments that we are in. And if ever you come into a space where it's toxic, or it's negative, or people are negative, you have that right to remove yourself. You have that right to detox yourself without having to worry about, oh, I wonder what they're going to think about me, or I wonder what they're going to say about me. Who cares what they're going to think about you? Who cares what they're going to say about you? You have that right to be in a safe space. You have that right to be in a positive space. You have that right to be in a space where you have room to grow, where you have room to be the best version of yourself. You have that right to be around people who are positive, people who are positive thinker, who are moving forward and not backwards. Because someone who's negative, they're never going to think how to move forward or to tell you how to move forward. They're always going to be going backwards, because all that person is in that person's mind is negativity. So it's very important for us to detox ourselves from negative people, negative environments, negative energies. Anything that's not making you to be better, it's not worth holding on to. It's not worth entertaining into your life. Be around people who makes you to be better, that's going to push you to become greater than yourself, than what you are. And you don't have to explain anything to anybody. You don't have to explain why I stopped talking to those people, or why did I cut those people out of my life, or why did I burn those bridges. Sometimes you just have to let those bridges burn for your own mental state. So tonight I just want to say, take time to detox. Take time to relax. Take time for you. Know the environments that you want to be in, and know the people that you want to surround yourself with. Know your circle and know the people who are around you. Are they making you better? Are they causing you to grow? And if they're not, sometimes it could be that, you know what? Hey, it's time to move on. The time for you and that person, whether you were friends in high school or in the workplace or whatever it is, not everybody who starts with you is going to finish with you. Some people are only meant to be in your life for a certain season. Some people are only meant to be in your life to teach you lessons. Right? Not everybody who comes into your life is going to be there with you forever. Some people are just there for a short period of time. God placed them there for a short period of time. Some people come to teach you lessons. Some people come to open doors as helpers. So we have to know the people that we're surrounding. Surround yourself with like-minded people who have the same mind as you. People who are dream builders. People who are busy building up. Not people who are negative, who's always complaining, about something or someone. Get around people who are moving in life to become their better self, and who has the ability and the capability to build you up and to push you to be your better self as well. Those are the kinds of people that you want to be around. You don't want to be around people who are toxic, who are negative, always in like a negative and low vibrational vibe. Me personally, I don't like to be around negative people. I don't like to be around people who are low vibrational. I like to be around people who are positive, people who are energized, people who always has a solution if there's a problem. I don't want to be around complainers. I want to be around people who are moving forward, and people who can motivate others to become stronger and others to become the best versions of themselves. So this is what I'm saying. Take time to detox. Take time to relax. Take time to analyze and really look into your life. See the people who are in your life. See the people who are surrounding you, and know the people who are around you. And this is what I'm saying. At times we have to take that time to detoxify ourselves, look within our lives, see what we need to keep, and what we do not need to keep, we can cut it off. So this is what I wanted to say. Stay encouraged, like I said. Stay encouraged. Be encouraged. And pick yourself up. And thanks again for watching this video. And like I said, subscribe, like, and drop me a comment below. And thank you so much for watching the video. God bless. Shalom.